Hello and thank you for coming to check this out. Okay, this is the latest attempt to try and reproduce an After Effects logo sting project in Apple Motion 5. So this one here is from this designer's product page. It's Alex Chukerman over at the Envato Market. There's a link in the description to go and check out the source. And this one here is the reproduction that I've done. It's not so good. I think I got the basic elements in there, but for timing and just getting it refined, I've put enough time into it for now. But it was cool to see, as I'll try and show you how easy it was to get these elements in there, but just fine-tuning them would take a lot more time, I think. So it's kind of maybe 60–70% there. With the frames going by so fast, it looks a lot better than it is, I think. Alright, so what we'll do is have a look at the project file that's up for you to download, and we will have a quick look at how the paths were done, what's happening there, and a quick look at using the scale over life for these confetti elements here. Alright, then let's go and have a look at the project file. Right, here is the project file that's there for you to download, and if you open up this group, by the way, there's a logo file here, and I'll put that in for you to download as well. That's just this Apple logo there. So when you open it up, you'll see paths in, base, background, push, emitters, tagline, and logo, pretty much in the order that they come in. So we want to look at the paths in group. So if you open it up, you'll see upper, that's these ones, and lower, but all the action is happening here in lower. Upper, as you can see, is just a clone of this group, and it's flipped over on the X and Y to just make it a mirror image. I think in the After Effects project, the upper one is a slightly different style, done slightly differently, but I've just taken the fast way here and cloned it and turned it over. So this path coming in, if I turn on edit points, you can see it's just a circle. So I started with this circle shape here, converted it to points, opened the path, and then just made a point linear and move the point over here. So that is how I got the track for the paths to come in on. And then you can see all of my this is all the fiddling around with the first and last point offsets that I did here to try and match the track of the path to as close as possible to the source. So we've got the first point, the last point, and first point offsets here, and I've added another point in there because that was my way of trying to get them to begin slowly and then shoot forwards. I got something similar to it, but like I mentioned, I really need to spend more time working out how to animate the same speeds as what was done in the source. So from here you can see this is the width of the path. It's bumping up from 30 to 78, and as it hits 78, the first point offset is just about wiping out the last point offset, which is giving us the circular shape there. And from there we're going to make them fall in. Okay, so to animate this part, to have them shrink down and fall in, all that I actually tried lots of things and realized that the easiest way to do it is just to scale the group down. So the group is scaling in, just starts to scale down before they become little circles, and they scale into there before they cut out before the logo comes in. Right, so these whoosh lines here, these are just duplicates of these. I just duplicated them and adjusted the first and last offsets to start at different times, come in a bit later, and you'll see that what are we looking at here? Runner 1. Where is runner 1? Alright, that's the one trailing the main one. So then we've got runner 2 is the one down the bottom. You see it is 100 and, it's just 5% larger, and runner 3 is 10% smaller to fit them to come in where they are, to be on either side. Okay, so then we'll get the logo group coming in. Oh no, right, so from there we have the backgrounds coming in. The background elements are in these groups, so there's just this one shape. It's a shape from the motion library. It's actually starting there at 37.5 scale. It just appears in and scales up to clear the canvas. And this one here, hexagon clip, this is coming in just, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4 frames later, following behind, and it's used as an image mask source to clear out, cut out the first one there. And then, so from there we've got the logo, and the logo is a duplicate of the first one, starting I think at the same size. Where are we? We've got the logo base is, yeah, overshooting in, but it's not overshooting in from 0. It's just rocking up. Right about there it's rocking up and then falling back this way. So it's kind of like a reverse overshoot. And then the logo, the Apple Motion logo, is following in behind just with an overshoot as well. Right, so as that is happening, the emitters are spitting out the confetti there. And if you come into the emitters group, if you open them up, these can definitely be done better. But what we want to have a look at here is how we've used scale over life. And it's set to custom, so you can see that this is the scale over the life. I think they all have about between half a second and 0.75 seconds. So you can see with this curve here, at about half life, they scale down towards 0, which gives us this effect here. Okay then, so that is that for this logo reproduction. The project file is there for you to download, and hopefully you can make this even better than I was able to this time around. Alright, thanks for checking it out. I hope it was useful for you. Thanks for watching.